Hello, welcome back. Long time no see, as always. But this time there was a reason. I had to deal with some health issues. So yeah, but now I'm back in the game. Hopefully I feel a lot better. So fingers crossed. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're here for the first time. Today I'm going to show you the books that I bought recently, so my fall books, so to speak, books that I have bought with the intention of reading them this fall. And yeah, I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books in total. I already finished one, well, I'm on the verge of finishing it. And I thought, why not share these books with you? So, I don't know, you might get some inspiration or share your thoughts down in the comments below if you've read any of these. And yeah, let's get started. So 3 of the books that I have for today I bought secondhand, and 2 of them I bought today at the bookshop. I treated myself to a little trip to the bookshop today. Yes. But why not start with the second-hand ones, because I bought them in September, I think. So of course for fall season I have to have some spooky reads, some horror fictions. So of course I started with a novel by Stephen King, which is called The Outsider. It's a little tradition of mine to read a Stephen King novel every fall. So this year I chose The Outsider. And I'm actually almost finished. I think I have like 20 or 30 pages left. I started this in September, I think. And yeah, as I've said before, I was dealing with some health stuff, so I didn't read that much. Also, this is the year of the reading slump. I don't know why, but it just is. It took me quite some time to get into it because there were so many characters and they were all old or middle-aged white dudes. Sorry. So it took me quite some time to get into the story and also get into the characters. But at the same time, I wanted to keep reading because I think what King does really well is creating this sort of atmosphere. And this novel takes place in a small town in the US, and you know, you immediately get a sense of what it's like to maybe live there, what the people are like, what the, I don't know, social structure is like. And so I was kind of sucked in, even though it took me, I don't know, a little bit getting used to the characters. But yeah, overall it's an exciting read, I would say. The only thing is I was a bit disappointed because I got this recommendation of a video that said the most scary horror fiction I ever read, and this was on the list. And to be honest, I don't think it's that scary. I don't know, maybe it's like a very personal, I mean, it is a personal thing. What scares you might not scare another person and so forth, but I don't know, it read rather like a crime novel with like the supernatural element, but at the same time it wasn't, I don't know, I didn't feel scared or spooked or anything. But it was still a good read, but I don't know, I think I had high expectations and they were not met. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. But nonetheless, I love reading Stephen King and I love reading Stephen King during this time of year, so it was still a good read. Alright, moving on, a book that has been on my list for quite some time now, which is Wilder Girls by Rory Power. Rory Power? Yeah. Which is funny because of course it's Gilmore Girls season. Rory, I'm watching Gilmore Girls. I'm actually on the last season already. Whoops. But yeah, this is a novel, maybe it's even YA, I'm not sure, but this is a novel about, I think, a type of boarding school for girls with like special powers. And also I think it's actually horror fiction, from as far as I can remember. I think this is going to be an easy read, so I thought, why not include a more light-hearted, not light-hearted, but like an easy read into this pile of books which seem rather dark and depressing. So yeah, let's see when I will be in the mood to read this. But yeah, I'm excited to finally get to it, and if I don't get to it this season, maybe I'll get to it next fall. We'll see. But now I have it and I bought it secondhand, so easy peasy. You can tell I'm not really excited about the book. I don't know why I picked it up, but I don't know. Now I feel like I'm not really that excited for it. Moving on, another novel that has been on my list for quite some time, and I'm really happy that I didn't watch the film first, because there were some instances where I was close, but I refrained because I wanted to read the book first. And that is The Devil All the Time by Donald Ray Pollock, which of course has been turned into a movie that is on Netflix, I believe. And I think Robert Pattinson is in it, and Tom Holland, is he in it? I think so. But yeah, Robert Pattinson, of course. I'm a millennial. I had a huge Twilight phase, so we stand Robert Pattinson on this channel. I heard great things about this novel. What I heard is that it's really depressing and dark. So I'm excited to finally get to this. Maybe I'll read this next, I'm not sure. Let's see if I'm in the right headspace. Because at the moment I feel like all I can really stomach is rewatching Gilmore Girls. So yeah, let's see if this book is the best book to read at the moment. But I'm excited. And then I can finally watch the film, which I'm excited about. I think it deals with themes of Christianity, serial killers. Judging from the blurb, it kind of reminds me of True Detective, but it also says for fans of No Country for Old Men, sure to give you goosebumps, and I love No Country for Old Men. So let's see, I think this will be a good read if I get to it, when I get to it, when I'm in the right headspace. But I mean, you know, fall, you have to be kind of down-ish with the seasonal depression and stuff. And then on the other hand, you can read, maybe that's the key. Read depressing novels and then watch films like When Harry Met Sally, You've Got Mail, you know. I feel like it's a good mixture. Am I making sense? I'm not sure. All right, so yeah, 2 books I picked up today at my favorite bookshop. So first of all, I picked up Sea of Tranquility by Emily St. John Mandel. Okay, that's a mouthful, which looks like this. I love the cover. I picked this one up because I'm going to read it with my friend Anna as a buddy read in hopes of curing our mutual reading slump. Let's see if it works. The author, of course, also wrote Station 11, which I love. I think this is, you could consider this science fiction because it's set in space. Sea of Tranquility is a novel of time travel and metaphysics that precisely captures the reality of our current moment. Okay, sounds intellectual, I would say, but I'm excited to read this, especially as a buddy read, which is always a good time. Yeah, so I won't be reading this until November, so technically it's still a fall book, but yeah, it's kind of the odd one out, I would say. And finally, I picked up this gorgeous novel by our queen, Ottessa Moshfegh. We love Ottessa Moshfegh on this channel. Lapvona, I'm not sure. It's her most recent novel, I think, and I think it's set in medieval times. And if you read the blurb, there's so much going on already. It's about a little boy whose father is a shepherd and whose mother died during childbirth, and he has a close relationship with a midwife who's blind apparently, but who communicates with the natural world, which sounds kind of witchy to me, so how fitting for fall. So yeah, it gives me witchy vibes, it gives me, you know, a duality between Christianity and witchcraft, the good stuff. So yeah, let's see. I heard that this is a rather weird read and either people love it or hate it. So I love reading books where people either love them or hate them, because I don't know, it feels like, not like a challenge, but kind of, yeah, maybe a challenge to see whether you like it or not, which team you're joining. So I'm excited to read this. I might actually read this next because I have been eyeing this for a few weeks now. So yeah, maybe this is perfect as my next novel. We'll see. Plus I really love Moshfegh's writing. It's so, I know I say this all the time, but it's so atmospheric and eerie, and I don't know, can never be sure if it's, you know, if it's a relatable narrator, did this really happen, was it just imagination, and I really like that kind of stuff, so I'm excited for this one. Alright, so this is my little reading pile for this lovely season. Yeah, I'm excited, even though I'm still in this weird reading slump where I don't really feel like reading, and then sometimes I have a book which I finish quite quickly, but then I'm back in the slump. So I don't know, if you have any tips on how to overcome a reading slump, please share in the comments down below. A girl is desperate. But also, I don't know, I heard from several friends that they're having the same issue, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it's 2022, who knows. If you're stuck in a reading slump, also feel free to share down below. Maybe we can have a little self-help group, so to speak. Yeah, otherwise I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Maybe next up I will share a little reading vlog, and as always, please subscribe, leave a thumbs up, you know, all the good YouTube stuff, and yeah, see you next time. Bye!